Hey everyone, welcome back to Aaron Polo TV. Today we're diving into the world of 20 extraordinary people you won't believe exist. We're talking about individuals who defy the odds, break boundaries, and possess abilities that seem straight out of a comic book. From unbelievable physical traits to mind-blowing talents, these people are living proof that reality is often stranger than fiction. Get ready to have your mind blown because some of these stories are truly unbelievable. So buckle up and get ready to meet some of the most extraordinary people on the planet. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell. So let's get started. This extraordinary individual is Abul Bajandar from Bangladesh, a man who earned the heartbreaking nickname, the Tree Man. Now, this isn't just a catchy title. Abul suffered from a rare and incredibly debilitating condition called epidermodysplasia verruciformis. Imagine tree bark, rough and gnarled, but growing all over your skin. That's what Abul lived with. This disease causes massive wart-like growths that resemble tree bark to sprout on the skin, and in Abul's case, they covered his hands and feet, making it nearly impossible to do even the simplest everyday tasks. Can you imagine trying to eat with hands that look like branches? Or trying to walk when your feet are covered in bark-like growths? This condition made life incredibly difficult for Abul. He couldn't hold his daughter, work, or even properly care for himself. It was like being trapped inside a wooden prison. But here's the thing about Abul. He never gave up hope. He underwent multiple surgeries, some incredibly complex and painful, to try and remove the growths. Doctors from all over the world were fascinated by his case, and people everywhere were rooting for him to get better. The surgeries offered glimpses of hope, moments where it seemed like Abul might finally be free from the clutches of this terrible disease. But the growths would often return, a cruel reminder that his fight was far from over. Despite the setbacks, Abul's spirit never wavered. He endured countless procedures, clinging to the hope of a normal life, a life where he could hold his daughter's hand, play with her, and simply experience the joy of living without the constant burden of his condition. Abul's story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of unimaginable challenges, the human spirit can endure. He taught us that hope, perseverance, and the will to fight for a better tomorrow can shine even in the darkest of times. His story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the unwavering desire to live a full and meaningful life, no matter the obstacles. Next up, we're heading to Norway to meet Eskil Ronningsbakken, a man who laughs in the face of danger and performs death-defying stunts that would make even the most seasoned stuntmen break a sweat. Imagine this. You're standing on a tiny platform, barely wider than your foot, perched precariously on top of a towering rock formation. The wind is whipping around you, and thousands of feet below, the ground seems miles away. What do? If you're Eskil Ronningsbakken, you do a handstand. Yeah, you heard me right. Eskil is a balance artist extraordinaire, a master of defying gravity and pushing the limits of what the human body can do. This guy doesn't need fancy harnesses or safety nets. He relies on pure skill, unwavering focus, and nerves of steel. We're talking about balancing acts on top of hot air balloons, tightrope walks across canyons, and handstands on objects so high they'd make your stomach churn just looking at them. He's like a real-life Spider-Man, but instead of web-slinging, he uses incredible balance and a whole lot of guts to conquer seemingly impossible feats. He trains relentlessly, honing his body and mind to achieve a level of control and precision that's almost superhuman. But it's not just about the adrenaline rush for Eskil. He sees his stunts as a form of art, a way to express his creativity and inspire others to push their own boundaries. He wants people to look at him and realize that anything is possible if you set your mind to it and are willing to put in the work. Eskil's story is a testament to the power of human potential. He shows us that with dedication, hard work, and a healthy dose of fearlessness, we can achieve incredible things. So the next time you think something is impossible, remember Eskil Ronningsbakken, the man who dances with danger and laughs in the face of fear. Get ready to be grossed out and amazed at the same time because we're about to meet Claudio Pinto from Brazil, a man who holds a truly bizarre world record, the furthest eyeball protrusion. Now I know what you're thinking, eyeball protrusion, that's disgusting. And you're not wrong. But trust me, Claudio's ability is both fascinating and kind of unsettling. This guy can pop his eyes out of his sockets by a whopping 95%. I'm talking about eyeballs practically dangling out of his head. It's enough to make you want to look away, but you just can't help but be mesmerized. Claudio discovered his unusual talent when he was just 9 years old. He was making faces in the mirror, as kids do, when he realized he could push his eyes out further than he thought possible. At first, it freaked him out, understandably. But then he started showing off his bizarre skill to anyone who would watch. And let me tell you, people were both grossed out and impressed. He became a local celebrity, with people flocking to see the man who could make his eyes bulge out like a cartoon character. Scientists and doctors were baffled by Claudio's ability. They studied his eyes, trying to figure out how on earth he could do this without injuring himself. Turns out, Claudio has a unique physiological quirk that allows him to relax the muscles around his eyes to an extraordinary degree. But here's the thing. Claudio doesn't just pop his eyes out for shock value. He's actually used his unusual talent to help educate people about the importance of eye health. He's teamed up with eye doctors to teach kids about the importance of taking care of their vision, and his eye-popping antics never fail to grab their attention. Claudio's story is a reminder that sometimes the most unusual and even unsettling talents can be used for good. He's turned his weirdness into a platform for education and entertainment, proving that sometimes it pays to be different. Get ready to be inspired because our next extraordinary individual is Tessa Evans, a young girl from Ireland who teaches us that true beauty comes from within. Tessa was born with a rare condition called arynia, which means she has no nose. Imagine being born without a nose, without the ability to smell, to breathe through your nose. It's a challenge most of us can't even fathom. But Tessa doesn't let her condition define her. Despite facing stares, whispers, and countless surgeries, Tessa approaches life with a smile and an infectiously positive attitude. She loves to sing, dance, and play just like any other kid her age. Her parents have been her biggest champions, creating a loving and supportive environment where Tessa feels confident and empowered. They've taught her that her difference is what makes her special, and Tessa embodies that message every single day. She's undergone reconstructive surgery to build her a nose, a process that involves multiple procedures and a lot of patience. But through it all, Tessa's spirit has never wavered. She's become an inspiration to people all over the world, proving that beauty truly does come from within. Her story reminds us that it's not our physical appearance that defines us, but our strength, our resilience, and our outlook on life. Tessa's story is a powerful testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and find joy even in the face of challenges. She teaches us that true beauty lies in our differences, our imperfections, and our ability to embrace who we are, no matter what life throws our way. Tessa's journey is far from over, but one thing's for sure. She's going to keep on shining her light, inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness and live life to the fullest. Our next extraordinary individual is Jesus Aceves from Mexico, a man who's embraced his unique appearance and become known as the Wolfman. Jesus has a rare condition called hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth all over his body. Imagine being covered head to toe in thick, dark hair. It's a condition that can lead to stares, prejudice, and even fear from others. But Jesus has refused to let his condition define him. Growing up, Jesus faced his fair share of challenges. Kids teased him relentlessly, calling him names like Wolf Boy and Monkey Man. It would have been easy to retreat into himself, to hide from the world that seemed so quick to judge. But Jesus chose a different path. He decided to embrace his unique appearance, to own his condition, and show the world that he wouldn't be defined by the hair that covered his body. He joined the circus, using his unusual appearance to entertain audiences and challenge their perceptions of what's considered normal. He became a local celebrity, known for his kindness, his humor, and his ability to make people smile. But Jesus' story is about more than just his appearance. It's about challenging our own biases and learning to see the humanity in everyone, regardless of how they look. He teaches us that true beauty lies in our differences, in our willingness to embrace what makes us unique, and to celebrate the diversity of the human experience. Jesus' story is a powerful reminder that we should never judge a book by its cover. Behind every face, every body is a story, a life filled with dreams, challenges, and triumphs. So the next time you encounter someone who looks different, remember Jesus Aceves, the Wolfman who taught us to look beyond appearances and see the heart within. Next up, we're heading to Brazil, a country known for its vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and passionate people. But today, we're diving into a story that takes bodybuilding to a whole new and somewhat controversial level. Meet Arlindo de Souza, a man whose name might not ring a bell, but his nickname certainly will. He's known as the Mountain. Arlindo was absolutely obsessed with having the biggest biceps in the world. And when I say obsessed, I mean it in every sense of the word. He wanted to be more than just a bodybuilder. He aimed to be a walking, talking, bicep flexing legend. Someone who would be remembered for his extraordinary physique. But instead of just hitting the gym and putting in the hard work, Arlindo decided to take a shortcut, one that was as dangerous as it was tempting. He began injecting a substance called synthol into his arms. Synthol is a sight enhancement oil that can make your muscles swell up, giving the illusion of massive gains without the effort. Now, synthol might sound like a miracle solution, but it's far from it. This oil can make your muscles look enormous, but it's all an illusion, a facade that hides the truth. The catch? It's incredibly risky and can have some seriously nasty side effects. We're talking about infections, abscesses, and even nerve damage. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They are severe health risks that can lead to long-term damage and even life-threatening conditions. For Arlindo, these risks became a harsh reality. His pursuit of those monstrous biceps came at a significant cost, and his body paid the ultimate price. The side effects were not just physical, but also emotional. The distress and regret were evident as he grappled with the consequences of his choices. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the dark side of body image obsession. It highlights the extreme lengths some people go to achieve what they perceive as the perfect physique, often ignoring the severe risks involved. True bodybuilding is about dedication, hard work, and respecting your body. It's a journey that requires patience and perseverance, not dangerous shortcuts. So let Arlindo's story be a reminder there are no shortcuts to greatness. The real gains come from within, through effort, discipline, and a commitment to health and well-being. As we leave Brazil, let's take this lesson with us. Strive for greatness, but never at the expense of your health. After all, true strength comes from within. Imagine being born without arms and legs. Imagine the world you would face, the obstacles that would seem insurmountable. Can you even fathom the challenges, the day-to-day struggles? The simple tasks that most of us take for granted would become monumental hurdles. That's the reality Nick Vujicic was born into. From the very beginning, life presented him with a unique set of challenges. No arms to hug, no legs to run, but let me tell you, this man has a spirit that can't be contained by any physical limitation. His smile radiates a strength that defies his physical condition. You see, Nick could have easily given up, let despair dictate his life. Many in his situation might have succumbed to hopelessness. But no, this man decided to own his narrative. He chose to write his own story, one of triumph and inspiration. He learned to adapt, to see the possibilities where others saw only the impossible. He mastered the art of using his feet to perform tasks that seemed unimaginable. Can you picture this? A man with no limbs, swimming, surfing, skydiving. He didn't just adapt, he thrived in ways that defy logic. Nick didn't just conquer his own doubts, he became a beacon of hope for millions around the world. His story resonates with people from all walks of life. He's a motivational speaker, an author, a living testament to the power of the human spirit. His words have the power to change lives. This man, born without arms and legs, travels the globe, filling stadiums, his words igniting a fire in the hearts of everyone who listens. His message is universal. He talks about bullying, about depression, about those dark moments we all face, and yet he radiates this infectious optimism. His honesty is refreshing. He doesn't sugarcoat the struggles. He owns them, embraces them, and shows you that even in the face of adversity, you have the power to choose hope, to choose resilience. His life is a master class in overcoming. Nick Vujicic is living proof that our limitations are often self-imposed. He shatters the barriers we place on ourselves. He challenges us to look beyond the physical, to see the potential within ourselves and others. His life is a call to see beyond the surface. He teaches us that it's not about what you lack, but about what you choose to do with what you have. It's a lesson in maximizing your potential. His life is a testament to the power of faith, of perseverance, of believing in something bigger than yourself. His faith is his anchor. Nick's story is a punch to the gut in the best way possible. It forces you to reevaluate your own life and challenges. It wakes you up to the incredible power we all possess within us. His journey is a mirror reflecting our own potential. Nick Vujicic's story isn't just inspiring, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that we all have the power to overcome, to inspire, and to make a difference. Have you ever heard of a man turning blue? Not metaphorically, but literally turning blue, like a character straight out of a comic book. Well, that's the story of Paul Karasson, a man who became known as Papa Smurf due to his unusual skin color. Paul's story starts innocently enough. He was dealing with a skin condition, dermatitis, and was looking for relief. He turned to a treatment called colloidal silver, a solution made from tiny silver particles suspended in liquid. He started ingesting it and applying it topically, hoping for a cure. Little did he know, this seemingly harmless decision would forever alter his appearance. You see, colloidal silver, while touted for its health benefits by some, can have a very peculiar side effect, argyria. This condition, caused by silver buildup in the body, can actually turn your skin blue. And that's exactly what happened to Paul. Over time, his skin started to take on a bluish-gray hue, a stark contrast to his natural skin tone. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing your reflection transform so drastically. Now, you might think this would have sent Paul into hiding, but that wasn't his way. He embraced his uniqueness, his story captivating people around the world. He became a media sensation, appearing on talk shows, sharing his experience, and raising awareness about the potential side effects of colloidal silver. Paul's story is a stark reminder that even with the best intentions, things can go awry. It's a cautionary tale about the importance of research, of understanding the potential risks before embarking on any treatment, no matter how harmless it may seem. But beyond the medical marvel, Paul's story is also about acceptance. Despite his unusual appearance, Paul continued to live his life with a smile. He found support in his community, friends, and family, who stood by him. His willingness to share his story helped many understand the importance of being cautious with alternative treatments. Paul's legacy is a blend of caution and inspiration, reminding us to be careful, but also to embrace our unique journeys. In the end, Paul's transformation was more than skin deep. It was a testament to human resilience and the power of acceptance. Next up, we travel to the Guangxi region of southern China, where we meet a young man named Nong Yuhui. Now, Nong has a very unique condition. He can see in the dark. You heard that right, folks. Like a cat. Doctors are baffled, scientists are scratching their heads, but Nong's out there proving that truth is stranger than fiction. Imagine the possibilities. He could sneak into any movie theater for free. But seriously, Nong's story is a reminder that we live in a world full of mysteries. And sometimes, the most incredible things happen to the most unexpected people. Matt Gone is an individual who has made a name for himself in the world of extreme body modification. He began altering his body in his early 20s and quickly became known for his dedication to pushing the boundaries of self-expression through body art. The most striking feature of Matt's transformation is his decision to fully tattoo his body, including his face, eyes, and genital areas. This wasn't just a superficial modification, it was a bold declaration of his personal identity and philosophy. While tattoos are common, Matt's commitment to covering virtually every inch of his skin with ink made him a standout figure in the body modification world. But Matt's alterations don't stop at tattoos. He also underwent a number of other extreme procedures, including subdermal implants, where objects are placed under the skin to create raised designs, as well as reshaping his ears for a more extreme look. One of the most eye-catching changes is his eye tattoos. His sclera, the white part of his eyes, has been permanently inked, creating a striking appearance that many find unsettling but also fascinating. His journey even included the tattooing of his genitals, further solidifying his place in the extreme body modification community. Despite the attention and controversy these modifications have attracted, Matt Gone has always been clear about his reasons. He sees his body as a canvas for personal expression, a way to communicate who he is without the need for words. He's often spoken about how his body modifications helped him feel more in control of his identity. And for him, it's a process of self-discovery and freedom. Matt Gone's modifications were not undertaken lightly. In interviews and documentaries, he has shared that each decision to alter his body was carefully considered and done for the purpose of breaking free from societal norms and expressing individuality. Throughout his journey, Matt has encountered both admiration and criticism. Many people view his extreme modifications as a form of rebellion against conventional standards of beauty and normalcy. Others see it as a troubling or even dangerous trend. Nevertheless, Matt has remained steadfast in his commitment to body modification, promoting the idea that people should be free to alter their bodies however they see fit, as long as it's their choice. In the world of body modification, Matt Gaughan stands out not just for the physical changes he's made, but for the philosophy behind his decisions. He's an advocate for self-expression and authenticity, challenging society's notions of beauty and the human form. Imagine a life without sleep. No cozying up in bed, no drifting off to dreamland, no hitting the snooze button. Just constant, unrelenting wakefulness. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, for our final unbelievable man, it's a reality. Meet Thai Ngoc, a Vietnamese man who claims he hasn't slept a wink in over 40 years. That's right, 40 years without a single moment of shut-eye. Now you might be thinking that's impossible. And honestly, it sounds pretty far-fetched. But Thai Ngoc insists he's telling the truth, and there's been a surprising lack of medical evidence to disprove his claims. So, how does he do it? How does he function without the one thing our bodies desperately need to survive? Is it a medical mystery, a superhuman ability? We're going to dig deep into Thai Ngoc's life, explore the science of sleep, and try to unravel the truth behind this baffling phenomenon. We're headed to India, a land of vibrant cultures, rich history, and incredible diversity. Here we meet an amazing woman named Jyoti Amje, whose story is nothing short of inspiring. Jyoti holds a very special record. She's officially the world's shortest living woman, measuring in at just a little over 2 feet tall. This remarkable feat has earned her a place in the Guinness World Records. Can you imagine being that small? It's truly astonishing and makes you think about the unique challenges she must face every day. Jyoti was born with a rare form of dwarfism called achondroplasia. This condition affects bone growth, leading to shorter stature. But you know what? Jyoti didn't let that stop her one bit. She faced her condition head-on with courage and determination. Instead of focusing on the challenges, she embraced her uniqueness and turned it into her strength. Jyoti's impact goes far beyond her height. She has become a beacon of hope and inspiration for many. She's become a voice for people with dwarfism all over the world, showing them that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Her motivational talks and public appearances have touched countless lives. She's a successful actress, starring in movies and TV shows, breaking barriers and redefining what it means to be a star. And she even traveled all the way to the United States to appear on American Horror Story. How cool is that? Her role on the show brought her international fame and recognition. Jyoti's story is a reminder that no matter what challenges we face in life, we all have the power to overcome them and achieve our dreams. Her journey is a testament to resilience and the human spirit. Get ready to meet an extraordinary young woman from Thailand named Supatra Sasuphan. Her story is one that will inspire you and touch your heart deeply. Supatra holds the Guinness World Record for the world's hairiest girl. And let me tell you, her story is one of incredible resilience and self-love. She has faced challenges that most of us can hardly imagine. Supatra was born with a rare genetic condition called Ambrus syndrome, which causes excessive hair growth all over the body. This condition, also known as werewolf syndrome, is extremely rare and affects only a handful of people worldwide. Growing up, she faced a lot of stares, whispers, and even bullying because of her appearance. Children can be cruel, and Supatra had to endure a lot of hurtful comments and isolation during her early years. But Supatra, she's got this inner strength, this light that shines so brightly. She found solace in her supportive family and friends who stood by her side, helping her to see her own worth and beauty. Instead of letting the negativity get her down, she decided to embrace her uniqueness and show the world that being different is beautiful. She learned to love herself just the way she is, and that made all the difference. And you know what? The world listened. Supatra's courage and confidence caught the attention of the media, and she began to share her story on various platforms. Supatra's story touched hearts all over the globe. People from different countries and cultures reached out to her, expressing their admiration and support. She became an inspiration to people of all ages, teaching us about acceptance, self-love, and the importance of looking beyond appearances. Her message resonated with many, encouraging them to embrace their own differences. Supatra's journey is a powerful reminder that true beauty comes from within. It's not about fitting into society's standards, but about being true to oneself. It's about embracing what makes us unique and celebrating our differences. Supatra's story teaches us that our uniqueness is our strength, and by accepting ourselves, we can inspire others to do the same. Get ready to be inspired by the incredible Tatiana McFadden, a Paralympic athlete who's not just breaking records, she's shattering them. Born with spina bifida, Tatiana's journey began in an orphanage in Russia, where she spent the first 6 years of her life without a wheelchair, using her arms to move around. But everything changed when she was adopted by an amazing woman named Deborah McFadden, who gave her a loving home and the support she needed to thrive. Deborah saw Tatiana's potential, not her limitations, and encouraged her to get involved in sports. Tatiana discovered a passion for wheelchair racing, and she hasn't looked back since. She's won an incredible 17 Paralympic medals, including 7 gold medals, and she holds world records in multiple distances. But Tatiana's accomplishments go far beyond medals and records. She's a fierce advocate for disability rights, fighting for inclusivity and equality for all. Tatiana's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and achieve greatness. Get ready to be blown away by the incredible Kanya Sesser, a model, athlete, and advocate who's redefining beauty and strength on her own terms. Kanya was born without legs, but let me tell you, this woman is unstoppable. She's proof that our differences are what make us beautiful, and that limitations are often self-imposed. Growing up in Thailand, Kanya faced her fair share of challenges, but she never let them define her. She embraced her unique body and refused to let societal norms dictate her worth. Kanya's confidence and self-love shone through, and she quickly caught the attention of the fashion industry. She's walked the runway for major brands, graced the pages of magazines, and become a powerful voice for body positivity and inclusivity. Kanya's story is a testament to the power of self-belief and the importance of embracing our individuality. She teaches us that beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and abilities, and that true strength comes from within. Get ready to meet Natalia Kuznetsova, the woman who's redefining what it means to be strong. Natalia is a professional bodybuilder and powerlifter from Russia, and she's an absolute force of nature. We're talking about a woman who can deadlift over 600 pounds. That's like lifting a grand piano. Now, Natalia's journey to becoming a powerhouse wasn't easy. She started training at the age of 14, and let's just say she didn't exactly fit in at the gym. Imagine being a teenage girl, surrounded by hulking dudes, lifting weights bigger than you are. But Natalia didn't let that stop her. She pushed herself harder, trained harder, and silenced any doubters with her incredible strength. And the results speak for themselves. Natalia has broken numerous world records, inspiring women all over the world to step into the weight room and unleash their inner strength. She's shattered stereotypes and proven that strong is the new sexy. But Natalia's story isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental toughness, discipline, and the unwavering belief in oneself. It's about breaking down barriers and proving that women are capable of achieving anything they set their minds to. Natalia's story is a powerful reminder that strength comes in all shapes and sizes. It's not about conforming to society's expectations of what a woman should look like or how much she should be able to lift. It's about pushing your limits, challenging yourself, and embracing your power. So let's all take a page from Natalia's book and unleash our inner strength, both physically and mentally. Next up, we've got Lizzie Velasquez, a name synonymous with resilience and inspiration. Now, Lizzie was born with a rare genetic condition that prevents her from gaining weight. This condition, known as Marfanoid progeroid lipodystrophy syndrome, affects only a handful of people worldwide. She's literally one of a kind, not just because of her condition, but because of her indomitable spirit. But let me tell you, this woman is a force of nature. Her energy and passion are palpable, and she has an uncanny ability to connect with people from all walks of life. And talk about resilience. Lizzie's journey hasn't been easy, but her unwavering determination is nothing short of remarkable. Lizzie's been through the ringer. She's faced unimaginable challenges, both physically and emotionally. She was bullied relentlessly growing up, even dubbed the world's ugliest woman online. The internet can be a cruel place, and Lizzie experienced the worst of it. Can you imagine the cruelty? The harsh words and the relentless teasing could have broken anyone. But Lizzie, she didn't let the haters break her. Instead, she used their negativity as fuel to drive her forward. She turned her pain into purpose, using her platform to fight for others, to spread a message of kindness and acceptance. Her advocacy work has made a significant impact on anti-bullying campaigns worldwide. She's got this incredible spirit, this infectious energy that just lights up a room. Her laughter and positivity are truly contagious, and her message is so important, especially in today's world. In a time where social media often highlights superficial beauty, Lizzie reminds us of the deeper values. She teaches us that true beauty comes from within, from our character, our kindness, our compassion. It's a lesson that resonates deeply, encouraging us to look beyond appearances. Now get ready for an incredible story. This is Abby and Brittany Hensel. They're conjoined twins, but their case is incredibly rare. They share one body but have two separate heads. Imagine that for a second. Two minds, two personalities, all existing within one body. It's mind-boggling. But Abby and Brittany have shown the world that anything is possible. They've graduated from college, they both have driver's licenses, and they live their lives to the fullest. They're a true testament to the power of the human spirit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. We've met some truly extraordinary people today, individuals who've overcome incredible challenges, defied the odds, and taught us the true meaning of resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. Let us know in the comments which of these extraordinary people amazed you the most. See you next time.